just not whoever is coming locally, but also if we could be the can't not quote the Prime Minister, if we could be the Vishwadru of all the other forms of hospitality and present it that this is how we would like to treat the guests and this is what you will get. I think it is going to be a game changer. I think there is a reason why for the last 3-4 years Jayesh sir also has been coming here. Because I was quite curious why would Principal Secretary of Industries come or why would somebody else come? Because there is a lot of relevance with the actual work that goes on, and this is something that determines how well we can present Hyderabad and we can present flavors of both Hyderabad and Andhra. One of the brilliant musicians, Balamudi Krishna said, Annamanavu Andhravu, Adarana Kvaravamu. I just want to translate it to you. If it is food, it is Telugu food. It is Telugu states. He said there is no other better way to treat people than by presenting thali. That's what he said, and I think that is very true. And in the recent past, everyone, all of the investors who had personally delivered, did mention the food at least once. And how well I can speak only from that point of view. That is the only eligibility I have. How many investors, how much investment can come into the country, and how many jobs can be created is also a function of what you will be making and how powerful this association and how fruitful this association will become. So you have a lot of responsibility and you have a lot of power to make a very, very positive difference. And I hope this will be a right beginning with the right step. And we are all here to support each other, and we are all here to take it to the, as they say, to the global stage. Thank you very much, Chef Amay and others, for giving me this opportunity. I'm very grateful to you. Thanks a lot.
When you see all these faces of these young, vibrant chefs,
the word that comes to my mind is belief. We as chefs believe that tomorrow is going to be better than today. We believe that future is in safe hands. We truly believe that we're going to make a difference to what's happening in the world. We actually believe that this group of people and people who are not in this room but supporting us in some or the other way can bring about a difference for the present and for the future. That's my word for it.
I said we have more such questions. We decide whether you win the hamper or not, but for now we get going. Well, you would agree with the presence of our leaders makes this occasion a little more or way more special, and we are privileged to be guided under their tutelage and their enthusiasm as a team, I must say. So,
very brief background about me. I work for something called Make in India. I'm sure all of you have heard about the government's initiative of attracting investments into the country. So I have been part of commerce and industries for the last 8 years. And when Chef Amay invited me, I was just checking with my boss whether I can be permitted to be here. And he said, you will be the most important person presenting a real problem to the audience there. I said, sir, can you please explain? And he reminded me when, so very briefly I was posted in Andhra, before that I was posted in Telangana and Karnataka. So I was posted in all the southern states where most of the investments are come to the country. And I mostly deal with the electronic sector. So one of the star investments that you have heard is Apple. And I was at the helm of affairs when Apple was entering to south of India. So one of the things that the Vice President at Apple said was in India, only Indian on the board. Flavor finds favor. I said, can you help us understand? She said, first, through very difficult negotiations, you have to win our mind. And then by presenting to our prospective suppliers and to the board, you have to win our heart by presenting that it's a very good place to live. But the easiest way to win the mind and the heart is to win through our stomach. And I was kind of quite surprised. And those were the times when we had limited places that were opened. And one of the things that we did is to declare five-star hotels and gourmet food as essential sector. This might be very counterintuitive, but this was declared essential sector in 3 of the states that I know. I don't know of Telangana, but I can definitely tell you that this is something that is so essential to make Hyderabad a world city. I understand there should be infrastructure, I understand there should be good roads, there should be good airport, good immigration, good subsidies. I think that's for the day, but once the investors come back, before they begin the day and before they close the day, I think their mood and the outlook is purely determined by what gets made in hotels and by people like you. And I was completely convinced because I was quite not sure if I would be able to make it today. Everybody had breakfast? Alright, we'll fill your tummies with a lot of love today because this is all going to be there today. We're going to share some insights, we're going to share some knowledge, we're going to share some wisdom. We're going to try and be wiser as we walk out of the room tonight. And we're going to have some great network together. I, on the behalf of Telangana Chef Association, welcome you all today. I think it's an honor, privilege, and once in a lifetime opportunity, but I've got it 5 times now. This is the 5th celebration that we're doing for Telangana Chef Association. Needless to say, there is energy. We can see that. There is enthusiasm. There is passion. There is a lot of will to do and make things better, and hence our theme for Safe Food, Safe Water for this year. And I think we were very unanimous when we decided on the theme for this year. And Chef Bhaskar, of course, supporting us from IFTA. Long story short, won't take so much time because you will see me on stage quite often today. But thank you for all the dignitaries, all the chefs who traveled all the way. It's an honor that you've chosen us for today, despite the busy schedules. So thank you once again for what you've done for us. Round of applause for all the travelers, dignitaries. Since last year, when we did our annual day at Trident, it was a very similar crowd, good numbers, great numbers actually. It was the biggest ever association event annual day that happened in India, apart from, of course, Be Inspired from IFTA. There are a few events which Naveen, of course, will talk in details, but we had our post-annual day. We did the Horeca Expo, we did the Bakery Biz, we also did a blood donation camp. We also went to Ghana Shantivanam as a group of chefs and had some insights learned. We also had a culinary week we did for different categories, especially students, and I had some great results and great talent were discovered in those events. Thank you so much, students, for participating, first of all. And we'll continue to do these things more and more. There are quite a few exciting events lined up for this year as well, and I think we'll need your support to make it happen. And I can't forget but to mention the sponsors, the people who make it happen for us. Can I also have a round of applause for everybody who supported us? Their uniforms, excellent equipment, and everyone else have not named here, but I'm sure Naveen will do my best. Please pardon me if I missed anyone. And all the colleges who are supporting us today, and all the principals and faculty, you are creating the future for tomorrow for us. And I think future in safe hands will be leading it up. And I can't thank each one of you enough because of you we are. And it's getting stronger and bigger and better year by year. And we need to continue to need your support and blessings to make this even better for the chefs, for the fraternity, for the food, for the environment, and for the future generations to come. Because, of course, if you don't save water and food, they'll have nothing to work with and nothing to live with. On that note, looking forward to an exciting day. The list is long for events that are going to happen. Can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think please remain on the stage.
We also work with somebody like the Pan IIT alumni, Pan IIT, and then we run a program for the students in the college where the girl children, either both their parents or one of their parents, the education is funded by the Pan IIT alumni, and IFCA supports them by giving them the curriculum, the industry knowledge, and we also conduct the examinations. And we help them in placement. So this is one of the social outreach programs of IFCA, where all the chefs go and do. Yeah, next slide. Again, we participate in many trade shows. So this is one of the trade shows. Yeah, next slide. So this is one of our signature events we did last year, and many, I think, as I told last year, the major number of participants were from Hyderabad. The number of participants Hyderabad won an award also. So this is one of the, because last year was International Year of Millets, we worked closely with the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. We also worked closely with the FSA. We closely worked with our parent ministry, that is Ministry of Tourism. And we put this up together with a lot of support from a lot of partners, sponsors. Without them, the event can't happen. So there is some of the snippets from there. Yeah, please go ahead. This one. So we also do a lot of online contests. So I would urge the young chefs to participate in these events. So in fact, we sent a couple of chefs to Italy. So just go ahead. So you can see 2 chefs. I think they went last month and they spent that 1 week, little more than a week on education tour. So we give a lot of opportunities to young people and the chefs across the country to travel, to discover their new recipes, to participate in these competitions. Yes. Next one. So again, IFC also done the one coffee table book, heldOnology. It's a recipe collected by celebrated chefs. There are around 90 odd chefs in this book. So this book was released by the Ministry of Agriculture. The event where the PM was presented. Yeah. Some snippets from that. Yeah, please go ahead. So a lot of our regional associations organize a lot of events. So one event, which is the first and only World Chefs endorsed culinary competition organized by the South India Chefs Association. There for you to see. Next. So again, one of our regional associations based out of Delhi, the Indian Culinary Forum. That's the oldest association in the country, 20 years of their, I think I was privileged to be part of that also. Yeah. Of course, give a big hand to yourself. I was there last time. Yeah, so, present here to represent the Indian Federation of Culinary Associations. Thank you again, President Lamba, and the team, Telangana Chefs Association, for having me here. So I have a small little presentation because everybody is aware of what IFC is, but some of you may not be aware, especially our chief guest there. They should be aware that what activities the chefs in India do. So just to enlighten a little bit, I'll run through the presentation. Can I have the presentation, please? So I can also get a slide changer. So this association, of all the regional associations in the country, came through the efforts of Chef Manjit Singhil and my beloved late Chef Soundarajan. These two were the pillars, and then they actually went to the World Chefs and got the recognition that the Indian Federation of Culinary Association represents all the chefs across the country. So we basically model ourselves on the World Chefs. Again, World Chefs is a body of all the chefs across various countries. So India being a large country, we adopt the same method, same methodology that all the states, or wherever possible, combination of three or four states together, form the regional association so that the outreach to the chefs by the regional associations can be very, very effective. So this is our presidium. So we feature our past General Secretary, a big shoes to fill, Chef Soundarajan there. Probably you can change the slide in the next slide. Okay, we do various events. So what I will do is, some of you might have seen this presentation earlier. So I'll skip a few slides quickly here. A lot of events from historical events, quite a large number of events. Please run 3-4 slides. Yeah, you can run. Yeah. So this is one of our signature events that we do. So we do the National Congress where we get chefs across all the countries. I'm very happy to say that our next National Congress is going to be in Hyderabad. So we become quite a big organization to conduct the event. So during the COVID, as Chef said that during the COVID we had done a lot of events. We can skip next 2-3 slides. So a lot of events, we do a lot of events. So just hold on here. So this is one of those. So this is again Western India Culinary Association. So I can see some chefs from there, Chef Jason and Chef Vijay Power. So again, one of those successful events there. So we do a lot of events. We also work closely with the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, how to actually go and work with the farmers. So I went to the institute, GB Pant University, where the green revolution in the country happened. How we have to move on from green revolution to the modern revolution. How that we are not fighting poverty or hunger anymore. We have enough grains, we have enough rice, we have enough wheat. How we can extend these good practices to other crops and other horticulture or other ingredients. So this is what we are working with ICAR. Yes, at one time the country had a problem of food, so we have to invest quite a bit on wheat and rice, but how we can actually diversify and be more sustainable. So various events that we do, just as snippets. So again, here I want to say that the World Chefs Asia President Forum happened in Manila. Right now it's happening in Mongolia. Yeah, go ahead. So this is happening in Mongolia. So I'm very happy to inform you that we are partnered with the Indus Food, the Trade Promotion Council of India. The president of the trade TPCI went there. And then he has promised to host the next Asia Presidents Forum in India in January next year in New Delhi. So we also work with a lot of universities. In fact, IFC has opened an office in Bangalore now. Thankful to PS University that they have given a place. So a lot of events. We also work with the sustainable development. I'm very happy to see the Save Water, Save Food. So we work closely with SDG 2, the Chef's Manifesto. So we work closely with Dr. Paul Noonan. So where we do a lot of educational programs, how actually the sustainable development program goals actually get implemented on ground. So this is one of the events. It's a great example that actually this Telangana Chefs Association has taken seriously, and then they're saying save water, save food. How the young generation or the practicing chefs, how actually they can practice that on a daily basis in their workplaces. We again work with JETRO and the ambassador of Japan. I think Chef Vijay Power was there in that event. Some of the snippets. Last, I think maybe a couple of weeks back or 1 week back, we had actually sent a couple of our chefs from IFCA and trained the chefs who are cooking in the Akshaya Patra kitchens. So there are around 40-50 chefs. So we actually tell them what is sustainable practice, what are the hygiene practices, how they can follow food safety. Because they are very good chefs, very good, and then they are doing a lot of social activities because nobody recognizes those chefs who are cooking behind the scenes for the children, for the future of the country. So we were there to actually motivate those chefs and give them inputs on behalf of MSC. So soon one more event will happen in Hyderabad and one more event in probably another city like Bangalore where the Akshaya Patra actually originated from. So we will do a lot of outreach programs for the chefs of Akshaya Patra in various parts of the country. Yeah. So again, one event which is coming up that we can. This we also work with a lot of universities. Yeah, please go ahead next. So there is another competition coming up in Bangalore. Some snippets and some chefs here. So they also do Goa Culinary Forum does a lot of events. So one of those events. This is our future plan, what we want to do. So I'm also very happy to announce here that the World Chefs Congress is happening in Singapore this year in October. So as you know, World Chefs is the body of all the chefs across the world. So the president election is going to happen in that conference. So I'm very happy to say that with a lot of support from most of the countries around the world, Chef Gill is nominated for the presidency. And he's going to contest the election. So we've got our support. One country, one vote. So I'm very sure India's influence will reach across the world. So Chef Gill is actually representing the country, and then we are also soliciting a lot of support from the Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Tourism, and of course Trade Promotion Council of India is actually supporting us. We require all the support from all the chefs across the country to wish well for Chef Gill's presidency. Thank you so much. There is one video, is it possible to play? So we'll play a small video where we presented in the Asia Presidents Forum now, where we announced the Chef Gill's. So this is another slide, okay, last slide, I do not want to miss this. So pictures will be up soon here. So IFC also is doing a lot of changes, we are also doing a lot of changes. We are actually, because we have to give outreach to everybody, we have to make the next generation ready. So what we have done is, from all the regional associations, there is advisory council. Soon we are thinking that how we can actually involve them in the governing council of the IFCA. So this is one of the steps that we have taken, that all the regional associations will nominate one person as in the advisory council of the IFCA. We are also having another advisory council, leaders from various industries who are foodies. For example, they may be working in technology or even so they are also going to be part of the IFCA. So we want to also change in the changing times. So this is a little bit about IFCA. If you can have the video then. Yes, I have presented you about the IFCA, what we do and all that. But you know that you can see a lot of young people here, and I think evening we are going to get the practicing chefs. So like a parrot, I will repeat the same thing in the evening again. So how we actually can engage the future of the hospitality industry, especially culinary industry, effectively, because we see that maybe we can take one odd example or a couple of odd examples and say that this institution is doing very well. They are in the best practice and all that, but unless until we change the ecosystem, the islands of excellence are of going to be no use. So it has to be a wholesale improvement, because I see many institutions, I am from Bangalore, I see many institutions are struggling for admissions actually. Yes, there are few institutions where the waiting list is more, but then it's not easy to find an answer. How we can actually attract the school children to come and join the hospitality or the culinary industry is a big challenge for us today. So we are also planning to do some more. I actually appealed to the Telangana Chefs Association last year also, try to work with the schools and then try to say yes, people see Master Chef on the TV or any culinary attractive programs and then join, and then they say the reality is a little different or much different when they join the industry. So yeah, a lot of questions like overpay is a big question. I think youngsters will never want to ask that question, but the question was always in their mind that what do we do to get a better pay at the starting level. So it's a big challenge for the industry also. It's a big challenge for the industry also. Yes, evening again we will discuss this, how the chefs or the influencers can actually make sure that the entry level salaries are much better than what the industry is able to offer today. We'll look at it very seriously. But as you say, there's a cake available. If you cut it with number of pieces, fewer number of pieces, the bigger the piece. More number of pieces, the lesser the piece. So what in India happens, attendance is a big problem. Chefs will actually agree with me, saying that instead of keeping 3 people, we'll keep 5 people, because even one guy doesn't come, I'm not in trouble. So that practice has to go. So it has to be both ways. Even the youngsters who are coming in have to offer dedicated time, because people are ready to work in cruise. You don't get leave in cruise lines. You are living there literally in the ship. Why you can't adopt something similar when you actually are working in establishment here? So that's what I am appealing to the youngsters. You join, yes, India families are very big. We have a lot of functions with the families. We have a lot of events happening. Somebody's birthday, somebody's anniversary. So many. So you have every reason to celebrate. But then, if you're in the cruise, are you going to come back to India and celebrate that? No. Why you are going to do it when you are working in a company here? Don't do it. This is one appeal from my side. So help us, they will surely increase your salary. That's what I appeal to the youngsters. There's small practices which can then actually do it practically. Changing of jobs without notice is quite a bit common in our industry. Tomorrow somebody is going to pay a little more, or I is going to offer a higher post. This person disappears. I have, in my younger days, I have seen that on the next day of the salary, I don't know how many people are going to come or not come, because it's not a good practice. It's both ways. You can't blame the person who's leaving. You also have to blame the person who's recruiting all those conditions. So we work both ways. I would urge the youngsters to help their chefs to make the change, because you people are the guys who can actually make the change. Another, people are not being treated properly in the industry. This is one big thing we keep hearing, especially people go for the internship in the hotels, first year, second year, whatever they go. They come back, either they leave the college or they leave the industry or they do something like that. This is the honest truth and bitter truth that we need to address. So, evening again we speak to the chefs how they can actually give up support or mentorship to the students who are coming for internship in the hospital. This is a big thing, because we are not able to attract the talent. We are losing those talent to other industries, or we are losing them altogether. So it's very, very different. So, but yes, one message for the youngsters here is, today you are sitting in this chairs, you are youngster, you are looking for a job and all that. Maybe down the line, 10 years, 15 years, you are going to be in a position like us. Please help the youngsters again. You see, put yourself in the youngster's shoe. So we always hear, what is done back to you, don't do it to others. Please do the good thing, so then only we can do a societal change. So is the video ready? Okay, we'll go back to the video.
Have you ever pondered the culinary world's current state? How it mirrors the vibrant tapestry of cultures, traditions and techniques from around the globe. At the heart of this dynamic, ever-evolving landscape stands one man, the first full-time president, Dr. Chef Manjit Gill. Dr. Gill's and his multicultural leaders of the World campaign team's journey is not a tale of overnight success. His passion for culinary excellence was sparked early in his life, fueled by a fascination for the myriad ways in which food brings people together. Over the years, he has honed his craft, learning from masters and novices alike, absorbing the rich diversity of culinary traditions and practices from every corner of the world. Today, he stands as a beacon of culinary excellence, a testament to the power of dedication, passion, and relentless pursuit of perfection. Now, Dr. Chef Manjit Gill is embarking on a new journey, a bid for the World Chef Presidency. His vision? To shape and design the new world culinary status for chefs, a vision rooted in multiculturalism, high standards, and a harmonious blend of modern and traditional culinary concepts. One of the keystones of Dr. Gill's campaign is enhancing multiculturalism in the culinary world. He aims to recognise and celebrate chefs from different regions and countries, cherishing the diversity that makes our culinary landscape so vibrant. Elevated standards for culinary professionals also form a critical part of his campaign. Dr. Gill believes that by setting higher standards, we can push the boundaries of what's possible in the culinary world, fostering a culture of excellence and innovation. But it's not just about the here and now. Dr. Gill is deeply committed to nurturing the next generation of culinary professionals. His campaign seeks to implement specialised training programs for young chefs, equipping them with the skills and knowledge they need to carry the torch of culinary excellence into the future. At the heart of Chef Manjit Gill's campaign is a profound respect for the chef's jacket. He aims to promote this respect across cultures, emphasising the dedication, skill and passion that each jacket represents. Dr. Gill's campaign is not just about the culinary world, it also addresses pressing global issues like hunger and food waste. He aims to engage with governments worldwide to enhance culinary values and create inclusive opportunities for all qualified individuals. Unity, innovation and excellence. These are the pillars upon which Dr. Gill's campaign is built. But it's more than just a campaign. It's a movement, a call to action for chefs everywhere to join hands and work together to shape the future of the culinary world. So as we navigate this ever-evolving culinary landscape, let's remember the words of Chef Dr. Manjit Gill. The future of the culinary world is not just about the
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed member of Telangana Chief Association, distinguished guests, and fellow food enthusiastic chef, it is an absolute honor to stand before you tonight as the chief guest for the 5th anniversary celebration of Telangana Chief Association. As we gather here to commemorate the milestone, I remember the incredible journey that has brought us together. A journey full of passion, creativity, and a shared love for culinary art. My name is Pascal, so I'm the head of the Bureau de France in Hyderabad, while my official role involves diplomacy and cultural exchange. My heart lies in the world of gastronomy. As we celebrate the milestone, let us take a moment to appreciate the dedication and the hard work of our chiefs and their commitment to their craft, the commanded, and through their hands that culinary magic happens. Speaking of culinary magic, I must share a personal connection. My culinary journey begins at home when my mother is a talent chief and was heading her own restaurant in France, and my brother also followed the same path. When I was young during the holidays, so I used to help them in the kitchen, and understand that the kitchen became a very important school to learn how to manage a very good job. In this celebration of culinary achievement, it's also essential to acknowledge the synergy between French and Indian gastronomy. The French culinary philosophy, with its emphasis on technical skilled, complements the rich tapestry in Indian cuisine, known for its bold flavor and diverse tradition. Together, they represent the confluence of culture, each unshedding the other, creating culinary legacy that it was innovative and steeping in history. As we celebrate this anniversary, let us also look toward the future. Whether it's farm-to-table dining, reducing food waste, and championing local ingredients, our chief have a pivotal role to play. To celebrate the anniversary of the Telangana Chief Association, let us stir the power of the old shared passion. May 2024 tell a story, a celebration of culture, love, and community. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Germain. I have not prepared a speech, but I will speak from the heart, and I believe this is what India taught me, and Indian people in my journey here for the past almost 20 years, is that speaking the heart is the most important thing. On that note, by the way, and just in continuance to the vibrant morning start of the day altogether, I just want to say that although I don't know all of you personally, I want to tell you out of love that I am proud of you, and I want you to repeat to yourself and all together that we can be proud of ourselves. 1, 2, 3. I am proud of myself and I'm proud of you. I believe that basically when we wake up in the morning, we need to nurture our self-care and self-love in order to do our job and what we like and what we're passionate about to the best of our capacities. And I believe that I find that resonance with the chefs across India, and especially with the Chefs Association of Telangana, that I again thank for inviting me this year. So just for a few minutes I would like to tell you what I feel about, not only particularly, but about the theme of this year, which is very close to Monique's heart. Save water, save food is part also in resonance with the sustainable journey that Monique has been going through in the past years at the global level and now at the Indian that we are committed to protecting the communities, protecting the planet through water saving. So, as you all probably know, we are setting up our first Make in India factory here in the state of Telangana, in Sangareddy. And the construction is happening right now of this mega project that will represent in phase one over 300 crore rupees of investment. And part of that investment is everything is done and has been designed and is being built currently with sustainable practices in mind, in order to reduce as much as we can our carbon emission and preserve as much as we can water. So we have very focused and long-term plans about in India and worldwide about how we can save water and do our bit to preserve the environment through the factory that I will, and I'm extending officially an invite to the association, and when it will be completed in less than 2 years' time, that will be happy to receive the Chef Association and you for events, because this factory will not only be a factory, but will be a showcase of the fact that we want to show that we walk the talk.
Hello, Namaskar, Hyderabad. My name is Sunit Sharma. I am the founder chef of Modern Hospitality Consultants and also the vice president of the Culinary Forum of Goa. I have been invited from Goa to come and attend this 5th year celebration of the Telangana Chef Association, and I am so honored, and it's a privilege for me to be invited here, especially to meet Chef Amay, Chef Dharmendra and the entire team. At one time about 12 13 years back, when Amay and I worked together in Pune, and we wanted to have an association grow there on the lines of Western India Culinary Association and IFCA. But at certain things happen in life, you move on and you are not able to achieve your dreams. But then I came to Goa and Amay moved to Hyderabad, and we could realize this dream of the Telangana Chef Association here. So happy and proud of what he is doing, the entire chefs community coming together and taking work seriously and celebrating food, celebrating chefs. That is the whole agenda. That's the whole point of having a chef association. And it is an honor for and a privilege for me to be here today to be part of this celebration. All the best, Hyderabad chefs, Telangana chefs. May everybody rock together. Chefs always rock. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much. My name is Sunit Sharma, Culinary Forum of Goa, Vice President. Thank you.
Hello all, it's a very happy day for me at Telangana Chefs Association. We are celebrating our 5th anniversary. It's been 5 years. We have such a vibrant association of chefs in the city of Hyderabad and in the state of Telangana. We started as 7 people 5 years back, and today we are 350 strong. We celebrate food, we celebrate chefs, and this year we are taking pledge to save water, we are taking pledge to save food waste, and as an association and as a culinary body, we will make sure that we will make practices to conserve the natural resources. So it's a great day. We are looking at around 1,000 people to come and have a nice, enjoyable day today. There are a lot of guest speakers have come from different cities, a lot of knowledge sharing. So it's a very happy day for us. And about myself, I am the one of the founding member and the vice president of the association. So it's a very happy day. Thank you. My name is Amay Marathe. I'm the Vice President of Telangana Chefs Association. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello everybody, this is Justin Fernandez here, Director of Culinary for the iconic Novotel Mumbai Juhu Beach. Well, I'm quite privileged, excited and chuffed to be here in Hyderabad for the 5th anniversary of the Telangana Chefs Association. Wow, what a wonderful platform this is in Hyderabad for all the chefs to connect, to get together and share their valuable knowledge and insights. I think it doesn't get bigger or better than this ever. Telangana Chefs Association is rocking it. If you are in Hyderabad and if you are a chef, you need to be here to witness it, to experience it. I don't think it ever gets bigger, better, and grander than this. Kudos and good luck to the chefs all across the world. My best wishes to the chefs fraternity, and it's always a pleasure, it's always an honor, and it's always a privilege coming here to Hyderabad, to this beautiful city, which is known for its diverse culture, food. I passed out from IHM Hyderabad as well, and this is my second home. I love you, Hyderabad, and I love you all chefs. Take care of yourselves. Keep well. Cheers.
నమస్కారం అండి. నేను షెఫ్ రమేష్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి, ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ మెంబర్ తెలంగాణ షెఫ్స్ అసోసియేషన్. ఈరోజు ఇక్కడ ఈ జరిగే విషయం ఏమిటంటే, తెలంగాణ షెఫ్స్ అసోసియేషన్ అనేది తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం ఏర్పడిన తర్వాత తెలంగాణకి సంబంధించి ఈ హోటల్లో, రెస్టారెంట్స్లో పనిచేసే షెఫ్స్ అందరికీ కలిపి ఒక అసోసియేషన్ ఫామ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఈరోజు ఏంటి అంటే, మేము ఈ అసోసియేషన్ ఫామ్ చేసి 5 సంవత్సరాలు పూర్తి చేసుకున్న సందర్భంలో ఈరోజు సెలబ్రేషన్ చేస్తున్నాము. ఈ స్కిల్ బేస్డ్ అసోసియేషన్స్ ఏంటి అంటే, మెయిన్ ఫ్యూచర్ జనరేషన్స్కి మనము ఇంతకుముందు నేర్చుకున్నది ఏంటి, మన మన సంస్కృతి ఏంటి, అదంతా పాస్ ఆన్ చేయాలి అంటే ఇట్లాంటి ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ కానీ ఇట్లాంటి అకేషన్స్ కానీ కంపల్సరీ. ఏదో ఒక సిచ్యువేషన్ ఉండాలి. మనం ఇంతకుముందు నేర్చుకున్నది ఏంటి, ఫ్యూచర్ తరాలకి మనం ఎట్లా దాన్ని పాస్ ఆన్ చేయాలి అనే దానికి ఇట్లాంటి సెషన్స్ చాలా ఉపయోగపడతాయి. ఈరోజు మనకి షెఫ్స్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి అంటే, ఢిల్లీ నుంచి ఉన్నారు, ముంబై నుంచి ఉన్నారు, బెంగళూరు నుంచి ఉన్నారు, చెన్నై నుంచి ఉన్నారు, గోవా నుంచి ఉన్నారు. వీళ్ళందరూ వచ్చి ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, ఇప్పుడుండే కరెంట్ జనరేషన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అంతా చాలా 15-20 హోటల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ కాలేజెస్ నుంచి ఈ సెషన్కి అటెండ్ చేయడానికి స్టూడెంట్స్ వచ్చారు. వీళ్ళ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అంతా ఇప్పుడు మార్కెట్ ట్రెండ్ ఏం నడుస్తుంది, ఇంతకుముందు ఏం జరిగింది, అదంతా కూడా ఇప్పుడు చెప్పడానికి ఏదో ఒక వేదికగా తీసుకొని ఈ స్టూడెంట్స్కి తెలియజెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇంకో మెయిన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏంటంటే, ఫుడ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అనేది చాలా ఫాస్ట్గా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. వీళ్ళంతా పాత ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, ప్రీవియస్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ నుంచి ఫ్యూచర్ 5 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత, 10 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎట్లుంటుంది అనేది ఈరోజు తెలుసుకోవడానికి స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఒక గ్రేట్ ఛాన్స్. ఇంకా ఈ సెషన్కి సంబంధించి ఏంటి అంటే, ఈరోజు వర్క్షాప్స్ ఉన్నాయి, గెస్ట్ లెక్చర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, సెమినార్స్ ఉన్నాయి, డెమాన్స్ట్రేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ప్లస్ స్టూడెంట్స్కి అవార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. వాళ్ళకి మన ఇండియా అనగానే ఇప్పుడు బాగా పాపులర్ అయింది మిల్లెట్స్కి సంబంధించి కొన్ని కాంపిటీషన్స్ పెట్టడం జరిగింది. ఆ కాంపిటీషన్స్కి సంబంధించి కూడా ఈరోజు అవార్డ్స్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఇంకా హోటల్స్లో బ్యాక్ డోర్స్లో ఉండే వాళ్ళు ఎవరు అంటే షెఫ్స్. వాళ్ళు ఎప్పుడు గెస్ట్ ముందరికి రారు, వాళ్ళకు కూడా ఈరోజు సన్మానం చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరూ ఇక్కడ ఈరోజు పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళకి కూడా సన్మానం చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. ప్లస్ మన ఫ్యాకల్టీ కాలేజెస్లో, హోటల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ కాలేజెస్లో పిల్లలని రేపటి భవిష్యత్తు గురించి తయారు చేసే వాళ్ళు వీళ్ళకి కూడా ఈరోజు సన్మానం చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. దీంట్లో ఎమినెంట్ స్పీకర్స్ అంటే, మన ఇండియాకి సంబంధించి ఇండియన్ ఫెడరేషన్ ఆఫ్ కల్నరీ అసోసియేషన్ అనేది ఒక నోడల్ బాడీ ఉంది. అది మన ఇండియాలో ఉండే ప్రతి స్టేట్కి ఒక్కొక్క అసోసియేషన్ ఉంది, రీజనల్ అసోసియేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఇఫ్కాకి అఫిలియేటెడ్ ఉంటారు. ఆ ఇఫ్కా అనేది మన కంట్రీని వరల్డ్ వైడ్ రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఇది ఒక స్ట్రక్చర్డ్ ఆర్గనైజ్డ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఇక్కడ ఏంటి అంటే, ఎటు తిరిగి షెఫ్స్ ప్రొఫెషన్ని ప్రమోట్ చేయాలి రేపటికి. అదే ఒక సేమ్ ఎయిమ్ అండ్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్తో పనిచేస్తుంది. ఈరోజు దాదాపు ఒక 800 మంది స్టూడెంట్స్, ఫ్యాకల్టీ, తర్వాత మన షెఫ్స్ ఆఫ్ వేరియస్ హోటల్స్, ఎమినెంట్ పర్సనాలిటీస్ ఫ్రమ్ అక్రాస్ ద కంట్రీ ఈరోజు ప్రజెంట్ అవ్వడం జరిగింది. అండ్ వీఆర్ లుకింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ టు సీ దిస్ డే మచ్ మోర్ ఎనర్జెటిక్ అండ్ యాక్టివ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
और मैं ये फ्रेटर्निटी का या शेफ्स एसोसिएशन का भाग करीब 20 साल से हूँ, और खुशी होती है कि सब लोग को मिलके शेफ्स जो यंग हैं, जो ये इंडस्ट्री ज्वाइन करेंगे और ये कल का फ्यूचर रहेंगे, और कलनरी एसोसिएशन में मिलके जो इंस्पिरेशन मिलता है, नेटवर्किंग मिलता है, कल क्या फ्यूचर इंग्रेडिएंट्स आएंगे और ये इंडस्ट्री को चेंज करेंगे, और सीनियर लोग का विजडम who have carried on this process for so many years and succeeded differently, unka inspiration milta hai. And these kind of association, particularly for a young association which is doing so well, Telangana Chefs Association, with a very young team, having got so many people together so quickly, it's awesome, and wish them very best. I'm so happy to see the future generation of what will happen to culinary in this part of the world sitting with me right in that room. Thank you so much.